most of it. Researchers reveal a dangerous security flaw in your smart home device, even your smartphone. Plus, could you be allergic to the most wonderful time of the year? 12 at 12 starts right now, 12 minutes, no commercials on TV and on the go on the 12 News app, Facebook, and YouTube. Hey guys, it's Rachel here. Let's get right to today's talker. Of course, it's Cyber Monday, which means billions of dollars of online purchases are being made in the next 12 hours. If you're taking advantage of Cyber Monday deals, we want to hear from you. Who are you shopping for? Cast your vote right now at 12news.com/bullhorn, or you can comment down below if you're watching on Facebook or YouTube. The results just minutes away. Hashtag most clicked. Here are the stories piquing everyone's interest right now. Right now, rescue crews and volunteers are searching for a missing 6-year-old girl. The girl was swept away after a car was caught in a wash near Tonto Basin. The Rawlings family got stuck in Tonto Creek on Friday, and 3 children were swept away. Saturday's search found the bodies of 2 5-year-old children. Yesterday, first responders said that a shoe, shirt were also found close to where the truck was caught in the wash. Our number 2 story, a man is in the hospital in critical condition after an officer-involved shooting in Mesa. Police tell us they were called to the area of Gilbert and Broadway Road around 3 this morning on reports of a man threatening to shoot his father. Officers said they saw the suspect load a shotgun and point that gun at his father before officers shot the suspect. We're working to learn more about any possible charges. At number 3, a Polar Express themed train that had been stolen from a Mesa company on Friday has been returned. Someone contacted Arizona Inflatable Events after seeing the story on the news, saying they bought the train and wanted to return it. The train didn't have its trailer, but Arizona Inflatable Events says that can easily be replaced. Ready, set, click. It's the biggest online shopping day of the year, so here's some ways to save money and shop safely. Use a credit card. Debit cards don't always offer the same purchase protection. Be wary of links and unsolicited advertisements or emails. They might be phishing schemes. It's always safer to go directly to the website you're interested in instead of clicking on links from texts or emails offering great deals. And don't use public Wi-Fi to shop. If your Wi-Fi isn't secure, neither is your info. And on this Cyber Monday, are you planning to buy a smart device? Whether it's Siri, Google Home, Alexa, whichever brand you pick, it seems smart speakers help run our lives. But a warning, experts have found a way to use lasers to control those devices. Will shows us how they do it and what you can do to keep your family safe.
Here's the basic idea. For some reason, the microphones on your smart speakers, like your Alexa, your Google Home, or your phone, think that laser light is the same as sound. Why it does that is really complicated, but the researchers knew it did it.
I knew that if you just inject the command somehow, the Alexa, the Siri, the Google Home, it would all take it and just act on it.
So if you hook a microphone up to a laser pointer, the laser kind of wobbles like a record needle.
It basically hues light.
604.
They recorded some common commands and piped it through a regular laser pointer, and it worked with only a couple $100 of equipment.
This was really surprising to me, and I immediately thought about what are the consequences of this effect.
It's 606.
Like everything your smart speaker controls, your lights, maybe your door locks, your garage door.
Okay, opening.
And since it's just light, you'll never hear it.
To be standing in the room and, without hearing any sound or whatsoever, and all of a sudden your smart speaker is responding to an invisible command is sort of a very, it's a very strange experience.
The research team even showed us how this hack can work at a distance.
Let's move it all there.
They set up the laser on a balcony, hundreds of feet away and above a smart speaker. We should say this isn't just off-the-shelf stuff. It takes a little more than that. They built most of this with wires and a soldering iron. Probably not something your average thief is going to try.
Do you have another diode?
Yes.
Good?
Yes.
After a few minutes trying to get the laser to hit the sweet spot on the speaker, they told it to open the garage door.
Okay, opening.
It's not foolproof.
Okay, Google, open the garage door.
I found a few garage door suppliers near you. The first one is Garage Door Pros at Ann Arbor.
Anyone with a smart speaker can tell you that. But it can be done. Smart speakers recognize every voice, not just yours. So there's really no technical way to stop this. But the easiest way to protect yourself, they can't hack it if they can't see it.
Make sure that your device is not within line of sight of, anywhere obvious outside.
William Pitts,
Sorry, I'm not sure how to help.
12 News.
Switching gears as millions of Americans head home after the holiday weekend, let's take a live look at the FlightAware misery map. This is the travel map. The misery is definitely the word for it. The storms that rolled through the state 48 last week have now moved on, but it is still a travel nightmare right now for the Midwest and the East Coast. Let's take a look at these massive travel delays. We're talking Chicago O'Hare Airport with more than 80 flights either delayed or canceled there. And the ripple effect is being felt all across the country. Major congestion in New York, as well as Detroit, Denver, and San Francisco. Right now, things are fortunately not too bad over at Sky Harbor. Looking ahead, Jamie is here now with our Forecast 411 for the week ahead. But first, what's our Monday afternoon going to look like?
Well, enjoying temperatures in the 60s around the valley today, but for tonight, we're back to the 40s, even some low 50s mixed in for those overnight lows for the high country. You're going to see the numbers dropping to the 20s and even some 30s mixed in, but the good news is numbers are back towards normal. For those forecasted highs tomorrow, we will be reaching for that 70-degree mark. Some of us getting a lot closer to it than others, but nonetheless, these numbers much closer to normal for this time of year. For your Futurecast, we'll see the sunshine quite a bit today. As we get into Tuesday, those clouds will be building in from the southwest direction, and by Wednesday we are getting cloudy around the area. We will have some rain moving in for the weekend. In the meantime, again, right up around 70 degrees for today. Keep the rain gear handy for Wednesday. We will have some scattered rain for much of the day there, tapering off by Thursday morning. And don't put the umbrella away just yet. By Sunday, some spotty showers return to the area.
Checking your pulse on health, turns out the Grinch who stole Christmas might not be too unrealistic because it's completely possible to be allergic to Christmas. It's called, get this, Christmas tree syndrome. Allergies and asthma, according to doctors, can be exacerbated around the holidays when everyone's inside together, often gathered around the beloved Christmas tree that unfortunately can be harboring pollen and mold.
Think it's actually the tree, but it's actually the mold spores within the tree that are causing issues. So if you already know that you're allergic to mold or you've had that tested in the past, it's better to steer clear of the real fresh cut trees and get a fake tree.
To keep the air clean for all your guests, avoid scented petroleum-based candles that can produce soot and irritating particles. And if you store any Christmas decorations for the rest of the year, choose a waterproof and sealed container and store in a cool, dry place. In a new report published just a couple of hours ago, experts say many of the nation's youth have pre-diabetes. CDC researchers studied nearly 6,000 people and found that 18% of teens and almost a quarter of young adults are pre-diabetic. Experts say having pre-diabetes can increase the risk for heart disease and type 2 diabetes. Plus, game on. If you want to be closer to your coworkers, ask your boss for an office PlayStation this Christmas. A new study from Brigham Young University shows that working together on video games increases productivity. Researchers say it helps them learn to communicate better than additional training on their job task. I really hope our bosses upstairs are watching this right now. Time now for A to Z 60, where we celebrate the people, places, and things that make the Valley awesome in just 60 seconds. Do you want to be the next American Ninja Warrior? Calling and showing us a new Gilbert Park that's built to help you train like one.
Look, I'm not an athlete by any stretch of the imagination. Running, not my thing. Jumping, also not my thing. But the new FitCore Extreme Obstacle Course here at Desert Sky Park in Gilbert is pretty cool. So we're gonna check it out.
I'm obsessed with the show.
Tasia Roberts is a mom.
We did it!
And she uses this obstacle course to get a total body workout.
We did it! I'm out here training. I'm not expecting to be the next American Ninja Warrior, but I just want to be a fit mom, healthy for my little guy.
And these are obviously designed, after the TV show, but let me tell you, it's a lot harder to do it yourself.
Like, significantly harder. I think it's definitely a mind game.
Now, this is a lot of work on your hands, and we do have a little bit of a pro tip from Tasia. If you're gonna come and do this, make sure you got gloves. I already have started some blisters, so bring them with you. And that's your A to Z 60.
Back to today's talker. If you're taking advantage of Cyber Monday deals, we want to know, who are you shopping for? Are you buying stuff for your family, friends, maybe spending some dough on yourself? According to Adobe Analytics, people are expected to spend $9.4 billion. So we've been asking you to weigh in. Who have you been buying for today? I know Black Friday I spent more time buying for myself than I did for others. But who knows? Let us know. You can keep on voting, 12news.com/bullhorn. For those of you watching on Facebook and YouTube, you can comment down below. Right now, 49% of you are saying you're buying for family, 41% for me. Time now for the look ahead, the stories you'll be talking about a little later on today. Right now, there is a $14.6 million unclaimed winning lottery ticket. But in less than 5 hours, it'll be worth less than the receipt of paper from the Circle K it was bought from. Coming up on First at 4, we'll tell you everything you need to know. That's going to do it for your 12 at 12. The facts on everything you need to know in just 12 minutes. No commercials. We're always on, anywhere, anytime, on 12news.com, the 12 News app, and on our socials as well. We'll see you again soon. Let's check in with Desiree.